If you don't know already, the moon on Hermitcraft, it's getting bigger. And if you don't know what Hermitcraft is, it's basically a large SMP filled with many different types of YouTubers. Also, I'm not doing this for free, so could you please subscribe? I want subscribers, thank you. Recently, there has been Hermitcraft lore, and that lore, I think, is going to result in the entirety of the Hermitcraft server being ripped apart block by block. I'm not joking, the whole thing's gonna get destroyed. In Green's recent video, alright, he said that he was seeing blocks being pulled out of the ground and was complaining about holes in the floor. You wanna know what that's from? That's from gravity. The moon, it's getting close. And the moon, it has its own gravitational pull, and it is starting to rip blocks out of Hermitcraft and into the sky. It is literally, the moon is gonna consume Hermitcraft. It's going to rip it apart block by block and make it part of the moon. And not to mention, I said the gravity was gonna get wonky, and Green was right. The gravity is kind of weird. You wanna know what? There's one thing that I would watch out for. I would start watching out for cracks in the floor, because it's a matter of time before the tectonic plates start to shift. And I'd also watch out for the tide of the ocean, because your builds, they're gonna flood. They're gonna flood. The water level's gonna rise by like 10 blocks. Now, I'm still wondering, why is the moon so large? And does it have anything to do with this Evil X character on XIZumavoid's channel? I am also a little suspicious of Doc M77, mainly because Doc M77 appeared in the beginning of Rendog's first video on Season 8. And you want to know what Rendog possessed in this video? A flying van, capable of flying through hyperspace. If Rendog and Doc M77 are capable of flying through rocket space, what else are they capable of? I mean, they have devoted their entire time to just breaking Minecraft entirely. They literally connected their inventories to a hopper and sold Green an infinite stack of rockets. What's to stop them from somehow enlarging the moon? Not to mention the huge amount of energy that they used to power their base early on in the season. So, what exactly were they using so much energy for, and why did they need so much energy? You know, it could be because they were trying to draw the moon closer to the planet. I've devised an entire theory from start to finish as to what is happening on the Hermitcraft server. I think I know what's happening. You see, Derpcoin. Evil X created Derpcoin so that way he could become the richest person on the server. His entire plan was to sell a useless currency, Derpcoin, to the hermits and get valuables in exchange to make himself rich and the hermits poor. However, Doc M77 and Rendog caught on to Evil X's plan from the beginning, devising and creating a large base capable of harnessing the energy of the weather and pulling the moon closer to Hermitcraft. Now you see, why would they want to pull the moon closer to Hermitcraft? Because it seems like the moon has a direct effect on Evil X's superpowers. As you can see in this video clip here, he's unable to shoot his lasers from his hands, and very clearly in the shot right behind Evil X in the background, you can see the moon, nice and large as ever, but this time Evil X's powers aren't working. And as the moon gets larger, his powers begin to fade even more. Evil X's powers are completely demolished, even saying that his powers don't work anymore.
It doesn't work anymore.
Feeling completely defeated, Evil X has no idea what to do. However, Doc M77 and Rendog's plan is coming together. They have gained control of the Derpcoin, even tricking people like XIZumavoid into building a Derpcoin exchange system inside their base, the Octagon.
Ta-da! Hermits can now exchange regular Derpcoin for the premium ones.
Now the hermits will be coming to the Octagon instead of to us.
But there's just one problem. Doc M77 and Rendog's plan worked, but what they haven't realized is what they've brought upon the server. And what they have brought upon the server is an enlarged moon capable of ripping apart the server block by block, creating huge earthquakes and messing with the gravity and who knows what else. And they can't stop it. It's getting bigger and bigger and larger and larger, and they don't want to take responsibility for what's happened. And you want to know what? I'm not the only one who thinks Doc is kinda sus. Other people inside the comment sections of their videos have think Doc is sus, including Green himself, blaming it on Doc.
I reckon the Octagon guys are up to something again.
Enlarging the moon, though.
That's such like a supervillain thing to do.
There's my theory, from start to finish, what I think happened on the Hermitcraft server.
You've been ranting about goats for 2 months in hyperspace, dude.
We are here to exploit. I want to become the richest hermit. We will bathe in the riches. We went from evil to Derpy. I wish to turn things around and provide to the hermits all the things that they could need in this world. I will need your help to achieve this. So I am here to introduce to you the Derp coin. So why the Derp coin, you might be thinking? We're going to create our own currency to be exchanged for diamonds. What we are doing here is exploiting the psychology of the hermit's mind. So we are going to be selling Derp coin at multiple prices. This is to distort its actual value. Again, the maths will get harder because 5 Derp coins for 12, 10 for 64. What does this all mean? The mathematics of it is all too difficult.
I mean, the only way to see that is happening is pretty much if we had a thunderstorm, but you know how it is.
Thunderstorms never happen on this server.
Yeah.
When was the last time there was a thunderstorm on the Hermitcraft server? I think like season 5.
What the
Thunderstorm that we needed.
What is it doing? Oh my god,
Just
no!
powered up, dude! Check it out! The redstone lamps have turned on. Some sort of beacon action is just firing up through the middle of this thing. Bro, is the world about to explode? Alright. Oh my goodness, Doc. Sorry about that, dudes.
Grian?
Yeah.
Grian, there's a lot of weird stuff going on at the minute, mate, on the Hermitcraft server. Is the moon big?
Is it? That is considerably bigger.
Is it? I played Minecraft a lot of years.
That's massive. Well,
I couldn't tell you how big the moon is, but when it was rising above the horizon, it's taking up a disproportionate amount of my screen.
I'm pretty sure it's big.
I made a deal with Doc. He gets half of the diamonds.
You did what? Unacceptable. Huh? What's going on here? This was not part of the plan. What happened there then? Has he developed some sort of resistance?
Ta-da! Hermits can now exchange regular Derp coin for the premium ones.
If this should be anywhere, it should be in the Evil Empire. Now the hermits will be coming to the Octagon instead of to us.
This is a great service for the hermits and good business for our friends Doc and Ren. You're very particular about all of this Derp coin business stuff. What was that?
It's magic. It's magic. Oh, it doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work, you fool.
The moon has grown quite a lot. It's grown by about 20 to 25%. It's grown a full block. Oh, whoa, and the earthquakes are stronger than ever. Question is the moon getting bigger or is it getting closer?
I think Derpcoin caused it. A fight over power in the rich. But anyways, that's what I think. If you have any other ideas, I'd like to hear about it in the comments down below. Also, I'm going to be making other types of entertaining content just like this in the future, so if you don't want to miss that, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Well, that's about it for today. Have a good rest of your day.